Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the kid-friendly. Anybody can come into the stream. Well, hello there. Well, hello everyone. Woo! Fun. Oh boy. You guys are the best. You know that? You guys are the best. There you go. Hold on. Just go to my video manager here. 1 second, guys. Long time no talk. Hey, guys. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. That Gary V. Oh boy. Well, hello everybody. Okay, we got the. Hey, how you guys doing? Good morning. Good morning. Why not? How you doing? Good morning, my friend. Oh, Mythbusters, there's nothing to see in that previous stream. What previous stream are you talking about? You're talking about the 3 o'clock in the morning one, right? Yes, you are. There you go. Right on. Right on. How's everybody doing? Good? RDV's gonna get some breakfast. Yummy. R missed me. I know. I missed you guys too. I missed you guys too. It's been so long. The road is long with many a winding trails. That has no relation whatsoever. I just heard the word long and I started singing that. So there you go. There is multiple lips. This line shouldn't be here, Mythbusters. Don't worry. Right on. Okay, guys. So you read the title, which means it's not talking today. That is the absolute opposite of silence. Thank you very much. What cameos am I doing? Right now, I'm going to be drawing the directors. I'm going to be drawing the directors right now. You will have to guess which directors are there. Okay. Who directed? Maybe I'll even put Kathleen Kennedy in here, eh? Maybe I should. I can put Kathleen Kennedy in here. Yeah, I gotta put Kathleen Kennedy in here. That's funny because they're gonna be senators, right? Kathleen Kennedy's gonna be a senator. That's a great idea. Okay, we're putting Kathleen Kennedy in here, folks. All right. Oh, don't worry, Matt. Don't worry, Christopher. Not much to see there. Hades, how you doing, my friend? Hades Olympian. How you doing? All right, guys. Okay, so with that, let's get going. All right. Um. So I'm going to be drawing Ryan Johnson, Kathleen Kennedy. I'm drawing Gareth Edwards. I'm going to be drawing who else? Should I draw Colin Trevorrow? What do you think, Christopher? What do you think? See, Colin Trevorrow is announced as the director for episode 9. Like, he's knee deep in script. However, I'm thinking to myself, what happens if, for some reason, because they haven't started shooting yet, what happens if, for some reason, he loses the job? You know, kind of like what's his name, Josh Trank, lost the Rogue One job. What do you think? Gareth Edwards will be there for sure, though. He's definitely going to be in here. Yeah, better not risk it, eh? It's very risky. It's very risky. Yeah, better. Yeah, you're right, Grimjaw. I'm not gonna risk it. Let's go. I can really said yours is in CG. There you go. Okay, guys, let's get going on this then. Yeah, no, maybe not, Christopher. He wants me to put the Collider crew. No, I'm gonna get just keep the people that are directly associated with Star Wars officially associated with these because again, if they find out, just say for example they do want to use this for something. Maybe they want to sell this in Disney stores or something like that, and then they find out I've been putting those obscure cameos in there. Um, they might not take too kindly to that. But however, people like Kathleen Kennedy, George Lucas, all those guys, the directors, they're directly involved, right? So Doug Chang, maybe I'll put Doug Chang in here too. Oh, we're gonna put Doug Chang. I'm gonna put Pablo in here. All of them are gonna be here. There you go. Hanson. Shh. Hey, Grimjaw Jack. Yeah. Ask him. Ask him. I'd love to. You know why? I'm going to LA. I'm going to LA at the end of the month. So, Grimjaw, all of you guys, everyone tweet John Snup. Say, I would love the box office artist to be on your show. And say, I'm going to be there I'm going to be in LA end of May. Okay? Tweet him. Tweet them. All right? Shh. Okay, guys, let's get going. Yeah, Grimjob. Ask John Schnepp. Ask John Schnepp. I'm a sweaty. Tell him I'm a big sweaty. I'm a big sweaty. Yeah. Right, John Knoll as well. Gary Whitta. Okay. They're all going here. They're all going here. And they're all going to be some sort of thing. There. Chris Weitz. I got Warwick Davis already in here, Kevin. I got Warwick Davis already, and I drew in a tiny Kenny Baker, and I drew in a Peter Mayhew in here. Very, very small. So guys, I'm gonna disguise them as senators. That's what I'm gonna be doing. They'll all be senators. That's what I'm gonna be making. That's why you're gonna see them like all around here. You're gonna see them here. That's why I'm gonna draw them pretty small compared to here. So all right, guys, let's go. Let's just hope I nail their likeness. If not, then we're in trouble. Doesn't make a difference if it doesn't look like him. Okay. All right, guys. Time to get to work. James Earl Jones. That's a great one, guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. I gotta write these down. Don't forget. Let's see. So we got. Okay, let's start off with the directors. Rian Johnson. We got Gareth Edwards. So he's gonna be here twice in this piece because I'm still drawing him as the guy who pulled down the lever. Got Garrett Edwards. We got Kathleen Kennedy. Doug Chang. Pablo. John Knoll. Who did we say? James Earl Jones. Who else was there? Let's see here. There was more. Chris Weitz. I don't know who they are. I don't know Chris Weitz. Is he a writer? Is he a writer? Who's Gary Whitta? Is he a VFX guy? I'll put those down here. Like, to me, these guys are the way more important. But I'm not sure who Gary Whitta is. Is he a VFX supervisor or? Whitta? Who's that? Chris Weitz? I should put Freddie Prinze Jr., right? Freddie Prinze Jr.? There you go. Simba. Simba. Daniel Craig. Yeah, I should. Oh, that's what I forgot to add in Force Awakens. Maybe I'll add him in digitally. I totally forgot about that. Oh, don't worry about Carrie Fisher or Grimjaw. She's all over this piece. Don't worry about Carrie Fisher. See anyone else? Anthony Daniels. That's a good one. Anthony Daniels got to be here. Why did I put Anthony Daniels up there? I'm going to put him up there. Anthony Daniels should be with Kenny Baker and Peter Mayhew. Why didn't I put him over there? John Williams. Oh my gosh. John Williams. Of course. He's a creature guy. Okay. Okay, guys. He didn't. Well, Kevin, he didn't do the score for Rogue One, but John Williams is John Williams. I have to have him in here somewhere, you know. So it makes sense. Yeah. He didn't do it. I believe. Who did the score again? I forgot his name. But John Williams is way more important than that dude. The dude who did this Rogue One. So. Okay, guys, that's quite a lot. That is quite a lot, and I will be drawing them pretty small, so they are very cameo-esque. If you were to ask me which ones really deserve the close-up, it would be Kathleen Kennedy and the directors, but everyone else should be pretty small. I'm going to draw them small. So, all right, guys. All right, guys, time to get working. Time for the silent part to come on. And, you guys, thank you again. Make sure, again, guys, please, number one, make sure you watch the vlog today. Watch the vlog. Number two, if I would love to put your artwork in the vlog, I will only put it in. If you are hashtagging RaiseYourGame31. Hashtag RaiseYourGame31. Okay? Christopher, I'm talking about the entire Star Wars piece. But Carrie Fisher will be there at the top. She's gonna be small because it's very spoilerish. So I don't want her to be a thing. Yes, right, Michael Giacchino. That is correct. But I'm not putting him in this one. No. So that's right, Michael Giacchino. That's it. But he's not going in. But I think that these guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe even Ralph McQuarrie could be possibly here. That'd be interesting to have him in here. But first of all, I'm going to see if there's any more senators I'm missing. Like, there's lots of senators, but the important ones, I'm going to throw them here. And then I'll throw these guys behind. Because it should be very, very small cameos, you know? You know what I mean? Okay. Did I say raise your days 31, my friend? 31. The vlog is on my other YouTube channel, Kevin. If you don't know what that is, it's youtube.com/JamesRays. youtube.com/JamesRays. I post there daily. So check that out, Kevin. If any of you don't know my vlog channel, youtube.com/JamesRays. I'm back to daily vlogging. So go check that out if you get the chance, okay? Stephen Stanton as Admiral Radis. We'll see. Like, I'm not too worried about the newer guys. The newer guys. It's more the guys that the legends, right? Like, I think everyone will agree. This list here, this list that we have here, these are legends in Star Wars lore. These are legends. So if anyone deserves to be in here, it's this group here. I'm not sure if you can see my thing. It's this group here. This group here. These guys deserve to be in there more than anyone else. Okay. I'm not too sure about these two, because I don't know them that well. But for the most part, most Star Wars fans, you say these names, they know exactly who they are. That's why. You know what I mean? So, Jay, you're always kidding, and I always take you serious. There you go. Yeah, guys, if you want to share my vlog channel, I would really appreciate that if you would share my vlog channel. Okay, so let's get working. See that? I've been babbling for 30 minutes. 30 minutes I've been babbling with you guys, and this is supposed to be a silent stream. What is going on? Let's get working, guys. I'm gonna put on just the regular music, guys, and George Lucas is a Jedi in Attack of the Clones. Maybe I shouldn't have let that go. But you go check that out. George Lucas is in the Attack of the Clones piece. Wouldn't hurt if he's here too. But there you go. All right, guys. I'm going to put on the epic music. And if you want to change it, by all means, go put on your own music, okay? But for all of you guys watching, 37 of you watching, thanks for stopping by. You guys are the best. What was your last comment, Riddy Kung? I'll check that out. I don't even know what it was. Your last comment was, read your last comment. I don't even know what your last comment was. Comic? Is that your last comment? Comic? I can't find your last comment there, Riddy Kung. How long is the stream going for? I'm not sure, PJ. I don't know. At least an hour and a half, at least. Really, can you just copy and paste your thing in here? Can you just copy and paste what you wrote? I can't go back. I just don't have the time right now, guys. Even though I just wasted 30 minutes. What's another 5? Let's get going here. So I'm going to put some more important figures in here. And while I do that... maybe I'll just see who else I'm going to add. This guy's important. This dude's important. General Merrick. I put those guys in already. Jan. He's important. I did draw him already, though, almost the same size up there. So I don't know if it'd be redundant to have him again in here. But same with this dude. I guess I could put him here. So. Sure, you already can. Why not? Why not? Guys, if you want to make any changes to your plan, you have till the 6th. That's when it's really locked in. So just go change your original comment, Riddy Kong, okay? All right, everybody wants me to draw. Everyone wants me to draw. I agree. I want to draw too. Let's get going, guys. Game face. Game face. Just move you guys over a tiny bit. Love you all. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Take care. Or get drawing. Hashtag raise your game. Sorry, Keeban, I forgot. High five! High five! High five! Hashtag raise your game 31. Forgot about that. Don't forget the 31. Hashtag Raise Your Game 31. Let's do it. Boom! Guys, sorry, there's just one thing I wanted to ask you as a favor for me. I don't know if you guys hear me or not. I don't know if you hear me or not. But there is one favor I'd like to ask you guys. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Um, and I'm saying to myself, why not? Why not? Why not? But for those of you who are actually listening, Jadick actually just tweeted John Schnepp here, right? He tweeted John Schnepp. I'm not sure if you can see this. He tweeted John Schnepp. He says here, no of you can read it. He's here. Can you read that? Can you get the box office artist on the show? He's an artist and he's willing to come. He'll be at LA at the end of May. If you guys could like this tweet for me from Jadick, that'd be great. Or retweet it and say, yeah, John, have him on. Yeah, John, have it on. So I'm not sure if you could actually read that or not. Oh, that's a little bit better. There you go. Can you read that now? From Jadick. Haddock. There you go. Hopefully that's a little bit better. I'll retweet this. I will retweet this. And if you guys could retweet it and like it, I would love it if you could, right? So I'll retweet it. I'll retweet it, okay? Retweet. I'd love to come on. Worked in Marvel DC. I'm just giving him my brief. What's called resume. Worked for Marvel, DC, IDW for 6 years, and am a VFX artist. Artist for film. John knows me. I'll say Campion knows me. There you go. There you go. I'm gonna tweet that. There you go. There you go. Why not? Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt. So if you could either like that or tweet, some of you liked it already. There you go. Tweet, whatever. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Doesn't. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. I just thought that would be fun. But thank you. Thank you to, who was that again? Jadick? Thank you, Jadick, for doing that. That's great. Thank you. Or Jake. Jackick. Is that how you say? Jackick, buddy? Jackick? All right. Jackick. Oh, Grimjaw, that's you? Okay, there you go, brother. That's you, buddy. That's you. Okay. Now I know who Jackick is. Now, see, I'm putting the names with the YouTube name. Okay, Grimjaw, you are Jack. Do you spell Jasick? Jackick. Jkick. I'm the worst with names. Ask Amos. Ask Amos. I'm the worst with names. So, Yudzik? Is that how you say it? Okay. I don't ask you guys for a lot often, but that would be fun. That would be fun if that happens. Okay? Right on, guys. Okay, back to the work. Back to the silent stream. All right. Okay, back to work, guys. Okay, Jackick. And I do say Louise, I just say it fast. That's all. Bye, guys. Guys, just wanted. I just quickly checked the Twitter, and like a lot of you have retweeted and liked it. Just thank you guys. Thank you guys. You guys are the best. You guys are awesome. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay, guys. Back to work. Back to work. Okay. Hey guys, I just wanted to share with you a couple things here. I'm not done yet, but I just wanted. The stream's not done yet. I just want to share with you guys a couple things here. Uh, Let me go through the little cameos here, okay? Let me go through the little cameos, okay? All right. So this guy, that's John Williams. This guy, this guy's James Earl Jones. This guy's Pablo. This is Kathleen Kennedy. I think that was the most obvious one. This is Ryan Johnson. This is Doug Chang. This is Gareth Edwards. This is John Knoll. And this guy, well, this guy's in the movie. This guy's in the movie. I forgot his name. And who's this, guys? Who's this? Who's that? I will wait. I know there's a delay. But who's this? Who's that? Who's this guy here? That's John Cena. I'll take that. Yeah. That's supposed to be me. That's supposed to be me here. But I'll admit to you guys, it was hard to find a picture of me where I'm not smiling. I went through my Facebook. I'm looking for a picture that I'm not smiling. Okay. Anyway, this is the only one where it's not really related, but you know, just in case. Didn't recognize me without the hat, eh? Well, most of my pictures, I got like this little, I got this jazza spiky type hair going, so that's me. That's the only cameo. That's the only cameo that what's it called? That's not directly involved with Star Wars. It's gonna be me, but directly involved with this piece though. So there you go. Okay, guys, just wanted to share that with you. Okay, I'm just gonna draw this middle part here, and I might do the other Radis type guy over here, and I think that's it. And then we're gonna get to the big part of the battle scene. Yeah, I think that's the only recognizable thing, actually, in all honesty, at this size. Probably the hair. Like, unless I was smiling, but it didn't make sense for somebody to have, like, a gigantic smile with the rebellion. Didn't make sense for somebody like this. You know what I mean? I didn't know if you were saw. I was trying to take a selfie of myself. I was going like this, and then my phone died. So, would I look good with a mustache? You think? You think I would look good with a mustache? Maybe, maybe so. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna do this one final or sketch out with this one final part here. Then I might break for lunch, and then yeah, and then I'll be back again. I will be back again. So, Senator Reyes, yes, yes, Senator Reyes, Admiral Reyes, Admiral Reyes. There you go. So, you guys doing okay? You guys doing all right? So let me just check quickly. Let me just check quickly, because my phone's dead. My phone's dead. Just wanted to see if right on. Okay, cool guys. Anyway, that's what we do. That's what we do. Okay, now so what else am I gonna draw here? I'm gonna draw some more pilot. Like I might draw some more pilots here. I think I should draw Dordana over here. Maybe I'll draw Dordana over here. Yeah, maybe I'll draw Dordana here. Maybe I'll do that first because this is their rebellion meeting. It's gonna be right here. And I'm trying to see what's over here so I could have this go down here like this. The rebellion meeting here. Okay. Cool, guys. Cool, guys. Hello, Taylor, my friend. How are you, sir? How's the tattoos going? Oh, really? That's awesome, Taylor. Fantastic. Great. Of course, you are more than welcome, my friend. You are more than welcome. Hey, I got over 900 subs on my my vlog channel. That's cool. Nice. Maybe I can reach 1,000 by the end of the month. We'll see. Is that my raise my game challenge? 1,000. Yeah. No, I told you guys it's not measurable. Well, it's measurable, but it's nothing controllable really. So again, that's why I don't like the goals. I'm not planning on getting 100 subs this month. It's there's so many factors that go into that. It's not controllable. So it's better to do what you can control. So I think it's possible. But again, no big deal. One good thing I do love about the vlog channel is for the most part everyone subscribes are really interested in me as an artist itself. Not saying that that's not true on my other channel, but my other channels, guys, a lot of them are guys who are just like the challenges, guys who maybe subscribed before and forgot about it, But I know for that 1,000 in the vlog channel, you guys are really, really interested in my life, so that's completely different. You know what I mean? So. You get 1,000, great. If not, no problem at all. Okay, let me just pull up. As you guys can tell, I don't really care about the keyboard being on the artwork. Let's put it. Jandor Dodonna. Dodonna Rogue One. That's the one I want. Rogue One. I don't know. I'm sleepy too. I got a lot of sleep yesterday, considering, I shouldn't be sleepy. Actually, I put Radis's other here first. Let's do that. Radis, Admiral Radis. It's a trap. Well, no, he doesn't say that. That's Akbar says that. It's a trap. I kind of want to put more folds in them. Isn't there another dude with Radis? There's another dude with Radis. Am I going to be doing more streams after I'm done this piece? Yes, I am. But guys, I'm going back to my normal stream schedule, so I might call one the master class. That's what I'm thinking of calling it. That's what I'm going to be drawing, like a character, right? A superhero character, but I'll call it the master class. So, because I'm actually teaching you how I would draw a certain thing. So whether it be a ship, whether that be a character, but for the most part, I'll probably be working on something that I could turn into a print later on. So that's weekly, along with, of course, the challenge will be live. I'll be doing the challenge live, but I'll also have a video, with it condensed down, and I will be having the what's called my fast draw segments. That will be live as well. Okay, so I will be live at least 3 times a week, guys. So plenty of time to interact, but they won't be like this. They won't be 3 times a day anymore. That's totally out the window now, unfortunately. So here's what it is. I was looking for Radis. I think he's probably in the back. Yeah, table of contents. Table of contents here. The masterclass. James Reyes' masterclass. Radis, 42 to 43. That's what the glossary is for, guys. 42 to 43. Here we go. Okay, so we got these guys. This is the guys I was looking at. What are they called? The Mon Calamari assistants. Calamari. That made me hungry just now. The calamari assistants. That I have no problem selling, Leander. Selling original artwork. I have no problem whatsoever selling that. And again, it's that's the one thing that's most of the time people don't have a problem with the originals. It's when you mass produce things. That's when there's a little gray area there. That's why selling prints online, it's iffy. It's iffy. Though thousands of people do it. It's iffy. Wondering whether to draw these guys, the calamari assistants. This is Katekin and Shaolan. That's why it's nice to have a book like this. You could see, feel it. But you could also see what I was looking at. Not looking at it now, his eyes just need to be wider. But anyway. They all look like Akbar at the end of the day. Hi, Red Falcon. How you doing? Fish and chips and Mon Calamari. There you go. Hey, I'm hungry, dude. You guys got me hungry. Jan Dordana has a... Is it Jan Dordana or Jan Dordana? Maybe Christopher knows. Do you know Christopher? No, Reddy Kung. No. No, you don't. I will probably send you the high-res file, but no. And I'll tell you why, Reddy Kung, because if that's the case, that means just say 200 of you join in. I gotta send out 200 prints. you know what I mean? So I'll probably send you guys a digital copy. That's much more likely. But a very high-res digital copy, you guys can print it out by yourselves, but no. No. As much as I would like to do that, like if it was only like maybe 20 of you that will finish, okay, maybe I'll consider that, but it doesn't look like it. Fat chance that happening. and I hope that doesn't happen because I want all you guys to finish. I want all you guys to finish your goal. So as cool as that would be, no, it's just not possible. Because even now, like even thinking about like if all you guys finish, having 100, 200 characters on a double page spread, that's gonna take way more than a day to actually finish inking. You know what I mean? So now I'm thinking to myself, why maybe I shouldn't have done the inking part. Maybe I should have just done the color. But I already said I'm gonna do inking, so we're gonna do inking. That's what we're gonna do. I'm a man of my word. This looks nothing like him. So, bye, Jay. Bye-bye. You don't need a zone marked on the screen. I'm just trying to scare away the non-regulars. That's true. I'll take it off for a second. I actually am going to lunch very, very shortly, guys. But I should not be gone that long. Though I always say that, and then I'm gone long. But I you know, it's the last day, man. Or 2 days. 2 days left, and then that. Well, I said that yesterday. I'm hoping by midday tomorrow this whole thing will be done. That's my goal, and I'm going for it, guys. Going for it. We can do it. So the video will be out on Star Wars Day, which makes the most sense in the world. The absolute most sense. And then we'll have two of Radis's guys back here. You Aussies got to sleep. Go to sleep, Aussies. Go to sleep. I'll be back in a half an hour or so. 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and then I'm going to go as long as I can. I could, most likely I have to pick up my daughter, though, so I'll go for another 2 hours. Then I'll be back again in the evening, and then I'll be back again in the morning. So I'll be here. I'll be here when you wake up, hopefully. We can do it, Ready Kung! We can do it! Yeah! Look at those neck muscles. Yeah! Ew, look at... What is that? What is that? I don't know what that is. That looks important. Looks like I need it. That's that. Okay, guys. I'll be back in around 45 minutes to an hour. Okay, guys. Thanks for joining in. Thank you for joining in as always. You guys are amazing as always. I'll talk to you all very, very soon. High five to all you all. High five to you all. High five to you all. And I will see you in a bit. All right. Bye-bye.